So, you're a lifter who's dealing with shoulder pain and you're thinking about getting an MRI. Let me save you a bunch of time and a few $1,000 because it's expensive and it doesn't even tell you the full story. And beyond that, it doesn't even fix a damn thing. Okay? So, I'm Dr. Kaytlyn. I help lifters fix pain without quitting the gym. If you're new here, make sure you hit like, you subscribe, and if you want my free pain-free PR playbook, grab it below in the description. All right, let's get into it. So, let's talk about why the MRI obsession is one of the biggest traps that lifters fall into. So, here's the deal. MRIs are just static images, right? One of my professors in school basically said one view is no view, right? If we're only seeing a still shot snapshot of what's going on, we're missing the entire picture, okay? And this is very true when it comes to MRIs. You're not in pain just because of what your shoulder looks like when you're laying still. You're in pain because of what it's doing when you lift. And the scan's not going to show you that your shoulder blade's not moving the way we want. Your rib cage is tight as all get out. Your core checked out. Your rotator cuff is weaker than it should be, or it's working in overtime because of something else going on. It doesn't show, hey, your form's not that great when you go up overhead, or hey, something in your hip is causing your shoulder to have to compensate when you go up overhead, or hey, I'm trying to get under a squat bar, not just lay here still for a stupid image that doesn't actually look at your movement patterns. We have to look at all of these things. We have to see what your shoulder is doing as you're moving around, but we also want to see what it's doing in the gym, because if I'm doing this, but once I get load up, or once I'm trying to do some kind of push press, or once I'm trying to bench or squat, everything else plays into how that shoulder is moving and how it's being impacted. And so we want to make sure that we're zooming out to zoom in and make sure we know what is causing the pain. Something that is pretty frightening to think about: 60 to 70% of people without shoulder pain might have tears on their MRI. I'm probably one of those people. I played softball for many years. I did not warm up because I thought I was invincible. I thought I was tough shit and I did not need to warm up. Newsflash, I probably should have. And I, it's what it is. I have zero pain in my shoulders. However, again, if you looked at an MRI of my throwing side, I probably have something going on. A ton of people who do have pain, their scans look totally fine. So, this whole gold standard that people have fallen into this trap of, oh, I need to get an MRI first. Like, I get it. I get why you think that. However, one, it does not show you the full picture. If you are an active person, it requires an active solution, and it also requires an active assessment, right? Not just laying on a freaking table with this loud ass noise trying to hold still to make sure that this stupid machine gets a good image. Like, no. Again, if you are someone who has pain, and if you go get an MRI, it doesn't automatically just say, like, oh, yep, you're fixed. Like, no. Okay. If you go to someone who knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing, you can always go get an MRI if you need to, but they're expensive, even if you have insurance. And so, what a better course of action is go to someone who knows how to run you through a full movement assessment. Because at the end of the day, even if you have to go get another image, if you have to get an MRI, first you have to get an x ray, and then you have to get an MRI. You're going to have so much more ammo to take to whoever's reading that image and be like, hey, when I do XYZ, this is what hurts. Okay. You're going to have so much more information, but you could save so much time, energy, effort, money if you actually go through with an assessment first and not just rely on the magical MRI machine that doesn't even tell you how to fix the pain. Chasing pictures instead of your movement patterns is one of the reasons why you still have shoulder pain, because it's not fixing anything. Okay? You don't need another scan. You just need to see someone to actually watch you move and help you fix your movement patterns in the gym. Figure out, hey, is my shoulder blade moving the way we want? Is my rotator cuff getting pinched? Is it doing too much work because of something else going on? Figure out what's going on in the gym before you just resort to an image. So, if you want to know what's really going on, get a movement assessment. One that looks at your full body, not just the shoulder. One that includes how you push, how you pull, how you squat, how you rotate, the stuff that you actually do in the gym that's causing pain, not just a single snapshot. Okay. That is where the truth lives. So, if you're done wasting time on pictures and images that are super expensive and you have to go to a doctor, then go to another doctor, and then show up for the MRI. Meanwhile, your shoulder still sucks, it still hurts, and you're missing quality gym sessions. If you want a real plan to fix this, DM me the word audit and I'll walk you through what's missing in your setup. I'll take a look at any of the lifts that you want me to take a look at. We'll look and see how the shoulder is moving and anything else that's going on, and I'll help point you in a better direction, one that does not rely on a $4, $5, $6, $7,000 image that doesn't actually fix your issue. If you have any questions, let me know. Drop them below. Make sure you snag that pain-free PR playbook down in the description below. Make sure you're subscribed so that you never miss a video, and I will see you on the next one.